What's up, YouTube? This is Source Sketchy here, bringing you another Pokemon Online Wi-Fi battle. As you can see, this is another OU match with my Drizzle Tornadoes team that I like to call it. And right here, he's going to lead out with a Terrakion, and I lead with my Blissey. And of course, Terrakion can one-hit KO with a close combat, but he's actually running a substitute set, which is kind of interesting because I actually used to run a substitute set on my Terrakion, but to be honest, it really didn't work that well, which is why I stopped using it. So I take out the Focus Blast, or I take out the Heat Ran with the Focus Blast because I see it's not Scarfed. So he goes into his Heat Ran as I switch out to my Haxorus. I tried to take it out with the Earthquake, but he switches out to his Alakazam, which doesn't really matter because I take out the Alakazam anyways. You know, Choice Band and Haxorus does quite a bit of damage. I'm going to be forced out to switch here as he goes into his Salamence because I am Choice Banded, so I can't go for the Outrage. I'm not sure if he can outspeed me anyways. So he goes for the Dragon Claw, which I think on his part was a mistake. He should have gone for the Dragon Dance if he was carrying it. And for some reason there, I was thinking T-Bolt would have been super effective. I don't know why I thought that. I guess it's just a mistake. But anyways, he's going to keep using Dragon Claw. And I go for the Ice Beam, which one-hit KOs him, which is really nice. Because I didn't think that I would have been able to survive a Dragon Claw. I wasn't really sure what I would have done if I didn't, because he probably would have been able to outspeed my Haxorus with his boosted Salamence. Yeah, he's going to switch out into his Scizor, and I'm going to Focus Blast this thing with my Politoed because I don't really want to go for Hypnosis, now that I'm at low HP anyways, and since Hypnosis has a really low accuracy, I don't want to try to go for it. So I just leave my Politoed in as a death fodder, switch back out into my Blissey, and I use a Flamethrower, it takes him out. Which is really awesome because most people don't really expect a Blissey to be running T-Bolt and Flamethrower at the same time, but it does come at a cost. Because of this, I have to sacrifice a Heal Bell, which can come into play. That's pretty important, so meh. Anyways, I can break his substitute with 2 T-Bolts, and it doesn't really matter what he does because my Blissey completely walls his Heat Ran. Even if he goes for the Earth Power or Stone Edge, I can see he does right there, only does 23%. I can just soft boil off that damage and outstall his Heat Ran. He goes into a Skarmory here, which is pretty nice because this is another Steel type. I can just Flamethrower it, but it turns out I only do about 40% damage with my Flamethrower, so I can't outstall this thing, or only 20% I mean. So I can't really outstall this thing because he can just Roost Up. I'd have to use 3 Flamethrowers just to get him down to half HP. So I think right here I accidentally misclicked on Soft Boil. But it turns out he's not running the Roost as I ask him right there, and he doesn't use it. Instead he's running the Whirlwind Protect set, which I don't really understand the point of. I can see Whirlwind as you set up hazards can be used as a good staller, but I really wouldn't recommend running Protect on a Skarmory because Roost is, at least in my opinion, a lot more important. So I can take him out with the Blissey Flamethrower eventually. I switch into my Haxorus here to use the Outrage. I thought it would take him out, but it didn't. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to take a chance here and set up my Rocks because I want to make sure that Heat Ran can't do anything to me. So I go into my Scizor here. I Bullet Punch, but he uses Protect. Doesn't matter too much. So I'm just going to go for the Superpower to see if I can outspeed. I do. Critical hit didn't really matter either. I'm going to go for another Bullet Punch. Does a lot less damage than I was hoping, but doesn't really matter anyways. Life Orb Heat Ran will take himself out soon because of the Sandstorm. It doesn't really matter anyways because I could have just gone into my Blissey at any time just to outstall this Heat Ran, which I do right here. I'm just gonna soft boil off the damage that he does, and that will be the game which you just lost. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll probably do one more battle before I go to bed. Anyways, I'm signing out.